Young Americans are spending a whole lot less on video games this year. New data suggests that 18 to 24-year-olds are cutting back on many different categories, with losses most concentrated in games. Now, I have to admit that I came at this article when I first read it with a bias of, oh, it must be because gamers are getting fed up with like woke DEI stuff in games, and they're getting fed up with bad performance, and they're getting fed up with lack of creativity and blah 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 blah. The survey that they've done here doesn't really suggest that. It suggests something different, which I thought was worthy of bringing up. I think it. Well, I want to have it on record, on live stream on record, in case I need to recall this later. So ultimately, the survey here found that it's not definitive, right? So this isn't like pure scientific proof, right? It's just an indication. Young adults spend nearly 25% less on video game products in a 4-week span in April than in the same time frame last year. It's 18 to 24-year-olds. Other categories are also dramatically dropping, like accessories, tech, furniture. All categories combined, the 18 to 24 age group spent around 13% less than last year. And so you can see that there is a bit of a decline when you look at what's going on with different categories. And they're essentially saying that it's because of money. That's really it. We have a bunch of layoffs. We don't have a massive increase in jobs. We have record high profits in a lot of industries, but we don't have people, just regular people like you and me, walking around with anywhere near as much expendable cash as before. And conventional gamers struggle against the behemoths like Roblox. So it's this really weird, maybe not weird, maybe this is like a very common thing to see. I suppose it is, but it's almost like they're saying, look, money's funneling up to the top, where all the top players in the space are making way more money, and everybody below that has less money to spend on everything. And so just as a general rule, when you spread that out evenly across all the different ways that people can spend, they're spending less just generally, but more is being spent on the big players up top. That's kind of what I got out of this. And I don't know, I feel like there's something here. I'm not going to talk about it much more, but I suspect that there's something going on here that's a little bit more than just like the wage stuff is like a symptom of another cause. And I feel like there's a parallel to something that's going on within the tech industry in general. So I just wanted to cover this in front of everyone, so it's on record in case I need to reference this later. I can always say like, hey, we covered this, and build up to a point.